It's really an improvement to the pre-facelift, we have to give them that. Look at this, full throttle. What a punch, really, it's super fast. The brakes of this thing, honestly, no problems at all. Really, like braking a 3 Series C-Class, you are not feeling that you are braking a G-Class, which is so important. So hello people, this is Moscarblog, and let's now take out the G450d for a night drive and see how it actually performs. So people, the G450d is the facelift one, which you have here, is actually better than I imagined it to be, because the previous G Wagon was just not the best, if I'm completely honest. And also that 450d with the 387 diesel horsepower, it suits this car perfectly, and I think it's the best engine for this car and not the AMG actually. The car got improved on many levels. We have the new MBUX system here. We've got a beautiful steering wheel with Napa leather horn. It looks way better than the one before, and it's actually also more comfortable in my opinion. This car is now, with the new active ride and stuff like this, it is way more comfortable than the other one. And it's also more comfortable and sporty at the same time. Mercedes also worked on the sound dampening. There is parts on the exterior for wind noise reduction and loads of more stuff they actually did to improve this vehicle, because to be honest, it was just a lifestyle car and not a very good vehicle, but now it's actually a good vehicle. Obviously a GLS will still drive better because of the aero and the boxy shape and stuff like this, but it is very good now. I'm also the brakes, I'm hugely surprised. We've got beautiful ambient lighting in here with multiple colors. Hey Mercedes,
was kann ich für dich tun?
Änder die Farbe zu grün.
Gerne, ich passe die Farbe an.
And it will change the ambient color, as you can see, and also my gauge cluster. Hey Mercedes. Hey Mercedes.
Ja, bitte.
Änder die Farbe zu lila.
Ich ändere die Farbe.
And now you can see we are back to purple. What I really like about this new G450d is, first of all, the looks of it. Because since we've got that black, look at that multi-beam light. Did you see it coming to life in the fog? What I want to say is we got that black pack, which is super smart. Look how it's cutting out that car. Oh my goodness, the fog is actually great for experiencing the multi-beam LEDs now. Bam, and now it's back. What I want to tell you is we've got the black pack on the exterior, making this thing look phenomenal now. The facelift looks a little bit better in my opinion. Not much has changed, but what has changed looks better. The intakes, the grille and stuff like this. Stuff that we have, the black parts, the interior is way more better. Also this part here looks cleaner. Very nice materials, Alcantara roofliner. A phenomenal vehicle this is. And now with that upgrade to the facelift, with all of its new functions and tech and suspensions, this thing actually now drives quite good as well. It's really an improvement to the pre-facelift, we have to give them that. It's still not the best car out there, 100%. It still drives fairly boxy. I haven't even taken it onto the Autobahn. I've been just commuting with like 100 kilometers, 110 kilometers per hour. There it's great. Also on consumption, the 450d, it was around 7 liters. But I think it's still better than the previous one in these aspects. As you can see, we've got the 3D backup camera here, which also works super good at night. As you can see, we have a clear view. Of course, it's not an 8K, 4K view, but a very clear view. Especially the front camera is good. And now we can continue our journey. In the steering, you feel that it's a big tank G. You can't deny that fact. It will always stay a big tank G. But still, nonetheless, the vehicle drives better than before. It's really annoying with these speed limits, especially because it's wrong now. But other than that, I'm really liking this car. Let me scroll through the ambient lightings here together with you. Look at these multi-beam LEDs. I hope you can see that. I really hope you can do. And also a very capable off-road car. If you want to see this car going off-roading a little bit, make sure to follow me on Instagram and look at my reels, because I've taken it on some off-roady trip there and it did a great job, or even with not off-road tires, it just went up that slope. So Of course, you will now tell me, yeah, an Audi Q5 can do that as well, but still, it did it with so much ease, and the tires were, the axles were just, in a way, just a G can be, you know? Like, the one tire was completely flat with an angle, the other one was straight, just a thing just a G can do. So as you can see, this is the Miami Rose here, basically the multiple color schemes. The colors in here are not like in the S-Class or anything like that. You have to be 100% honest about that. They are not as bright or shiny or amazing, but still it's here, it's everywhere, it's around the screen, it's in the air vents now. Mercedes is now offering this stock, which is also quite cool. And like I've said multiple times, the facelift has definitely been improved over the pre-facelift, which you can clearly feel. And also just appreciate. You just appreciate the fact that a car which normally can't get really better because it's limited of its shape and form and status, that they actually made it a little bit better, which is so cool in my opinion. Also, when I give it a pull, let me try to do a pull here, you will see that the car will just stay completely flat and no problem whatsoever. No pulling left, no pulling right. Look at this, full throttle. What a punch, really, it's super fast. The brakes of this thing, honestly, like a sports car, like really braking an M340i or something. No problems at all, really, like braking a 3 Series C-Class. You are not feeling that you are braking a G-Class, which is so important, because the brakes are literally the most important part about a car. It doesn't matter how fast you go up the speed, it matters how fast you can slow down, and this car has mastered the art of braking for its weight, shape and form, which is also a huge plus point in my opinion. Other than that, people, we've got the MBUX system, as you've seen, the dual screen now, the widescreen, basically the one they are using in every model right now. So the G-Class is now up to date finally after 5 years of having the system without even touch. Now, as you can see, we've got a touch screen here, no problem whatsoever. I still like to use the touchpad because of fingerprints, but other than that, the G-Class now is very hugely improved and just a nice car in general, a very nice daily driver. Obviously not the best driving one, but it's one of the coolest ones out there, and now you can actually, now it's actually acceptable how this thing drives. So thank you so much, people, for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed that little night drive we did here, and make sure to check out the review. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.